Hello and welcome. It is In a Pickle once again. I'm Karthik Venkataraman. We're broadcasting on Periscope again today, as well as this video that goes to our YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us at npickle INPICKLE on Twitter and like us on Facebook at In a Pickle. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to talk about the NBA Finals, Game 6 tonight on ABC at 9 p.m. Also on ESPN Radio for you guys who like to listen to the play-by-play on the radio broadcast. But let's go ahead and get started. What are the keys to the game, in my opinion? Now, LeBron James and Stephen Curry finally went mano-a-mano. We really got to see both those guys go at it in that last game, especially in the fourth quarter where I think LeBron scored 16 and Curry had 17 or something like that. Well, the key to this game is LeBron James has to get another triple-double for his team to survive. And how will Steph Curry feel coming into this game? I mean, he had some dehydration issues after the last one, had some trouble in the locker room. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays, and he came off a spectacular 37-point performance, so the Golden State Warriors really needed him. Also had some key offensive rebounds in that game. Now, a big difference in the last game is Curry had a supporting cast around him that was much better than the Cavs. Once again, both the Cavs bench and the Warriors bench, well, they scored equally. They both scored about 17 points, but the Warriors were a lot more efficient, shooting 6 of 11, where the Cavs went 6 of 17. And LeBron really had no help except J.R. Smith in the first half. And Tristan Thompson had a solid game around the whole entire game. I think he had 19 points and 10 rebounds. So Tristan Thompson really came up big, but LeBron James is going to need more than that. The Warriors supporting cast was much more balanced, as they had guys like, I think Barbosa came out and gave 13 points in 17 minutes, and Barnes had 8 points, 2 huge dunks in the game. Draymond Green had some good minutes in the first half, got into a little bit of foul trouble here and there, but overall was very effective for the game. So the Cavaliers really are going to have to step up in that regard. And another thing the Cavs can't let the Warriors do, and especially Steph Curry, has let him go 13 of 23 again. Now, some of those shots were absolutely spectacular, a hand right up in his face. But if he starts making the shots, you got to pull a taller guy, maybe like Iman Shumpert, on him and see if that'll cause some problems for Steph Curry. Delvedova, a little shorter player than Iman, so maybe that'll help him. Maybe that flat top will get up in Curry's face and maybe distract him a little bit too. But the Warriors have to continue to get guys like Green and Barnes involved. They provide huge energy plays for the Warriors, and we'll see if they continue to do that. Harrison Barnes really big in that last game. Andre Iguodala also had such a great game, provides a lot of energy. He had that three-point play, but he missed that free throw. So we'll see if he can get a little more consistent from the free throw line. Only went 2 of 11 in their last game. Now, another big storyline from Game 5 was Timofey Mozgov. He had 28 points and 10 rebounds after Game 4 and only saw 9 minutes of gameplay. Will we see him more in Game 6 tonight? Now, without him defensively, the Cavs often looked lost in the post. I mean, the smaller rotation was having trouble. Tristan Thompson would have some trouble, didn't know exactly where to go, because Timofey Mozgov is that anchor in the middle. Will we see him be there and be a presence again? It was a huge advantage for the Cavs. They do such a good job offensive rebounding too when they have Mozgov and Thompson getting in there. So we'll see if they can add the defensive presence, because in my opinion, the Cavs, with how short their rotation is, can't keep up with the Warriors if they go small lineup. They are really going to need Timofey Mozgov, make this a slow game, pound it out, and see if LeBron James can lead them to victory. The last big key that I have here, the Warriors go on yet another big run in the fourth quarter again in Game 5, and the Cavs have to stop them if they expect to win. The Warriors shot about 63% from the floor in the last 5 minutes of Game 5. Now, besides one game, the Warriors really have controlled every single fourth quarter, and the Cavs are really going to have to try and close out, especially at home, if they want this to go to a Game 7. What's my prediction? I think the Cavs find some way to get it done in the Q tonight and send this to a Game 7. I'm going to stick to my initial prediction that I had when these NBA Finals started, Warriors in 7. But I think the Cavs really can send this to a Game 7 tonight behind the home crowd, LeBron James. Hopefully a couple guys step up. The supporting cast tends to play a little better at home than they do on the road, so we'll see if they can get it done. But that's all for the YouTube version. I'm going to stick on Periscope and answer some questions if we have any on there. So save your questions for 1 minute Periscope. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. Once again, Game 6 tonight on ABC, 9 p.m., also on ESPN Radio. Hope you all enjoy. Should be a good one. Expect the Cavs' best fight of the season. That's all for now. This has been In a Pickle with Karthik Venkataraman.